Yo, good to see you guys and gals. Appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. So yes, you got to do your research before you tune into the stream. All right, 1 second here. We're going to pretty much pull up all these chats here really quickly. And then, yeah, we will be getting started. So give me 1 moment here. All right, let's see. So we got that pulled up here. We got that pulled up here. All right, we're going to leave that there. And pull this over there. All right, let's see what we got here today. Yo, what's up, everyone? I gotta send out a couple notifications and then tell the team, or at least pull up this other chat really quickly. And then we will be getting started here, so 1 moment. Got that pulled up there. Yo, Chaos, what's up, brother? TikTok live now, everyone. Alright, so, yeah, I do want to go over the Qs first. The Qs looks like something that I wouldn't mind trading, alright? Honestly, let's go over this upside first. So the upside I did see possibly before I got on live stream today, right? So this is what I got here. Yo, Joker, what's up, brother? So what I see first is this clear empty space here. So clean gap down, no consolidation. This is what I would like to target into for the upside. Milo, thanks for sharing the stream, brother. Appreciate it. So yeah, what I would like here is a nice little area of consolidation that we would need to break. I'm going to make my box like this here. Yes, we will go down over the downside too. We get above that 719. There is a lot of empty space. Personally, I'll try to take it up to this 725 area. Yo, Kingdom, good morning, brother. Joker, thanks for reposting the stream, brother. All right, so that's if we, do make some sort of reversal, which could happen today. So if that happens, I'm going to be watching that for this empty space from that 719 up to that 725. Actually, a beautiful little pocket, beautiful move that I would like to target into. And as for the downside, let's take a look here. And honestly, let's see here. It already looks like we're trying to go into a little bit of empty space here, as you can see. So I'm going to count that as empty space there. Yo, Mike, what's up, brother? Good morning, good morning. He said cold plunge. Dude, I need to hit a cold plunge too. That sounds fire. Alright, so anyways, this is what I got here. Clean gap up, no consolidation here. Every single day inside of our Discord, this is what we try to look for. It's areas of no consolidation. So if we can, and as you can see, we have a nice box here. Top bottom wall, this bottom wall, you can see where price is having a hard time getting under, which is that 714. So if we get under that, I'd like to try to take it down to this 710, which I would leave a couple runners because we got a little bit more empty space down here. So that's if we do want to drop today. So that's my move. That's what I got here. Let me see. Give me a second. So that's what I got. And if we somehow get under the 716, I might use that as a lotto entry, but we'll see how things play out. Since there is a little bit of empty space here. Not too bad. Tina, good morning. What's up? Good to see you guys and gals. Alright. So we just knocked out I don't need it though. So yeah, we just knocked out the Qs. Now let's take a look at SPY. Let's see what the damage is here. And if you have any requests after I go over these ETFs and a few other ones, we'll be knocking out some requests for you guys. Crusader, what's up? Gilda, all right, IWM. I'm seeing you guys and gals want to see that. which I do as well, all right? Yo, Redeem, good morning, brother. Let's go. All right, so Spy, I'm pretty much going to say the same exact thing as I did for the Qs. And every single day we try to look for empty space. And if you're not familiar with what we try to look for, basically you see these gaps here. So last week, clean gap up. IWM was a great trade for us. We ended up hitting this downside. So same exact thing. Doesn't matter. We're looking for the same thing, clear gap down. We break above that level, empty space here. And you can see what some of the members did last week. Left a lot of money on the table. Great week. Made what? Almost 3,000 there on that meta play. See what happened on IWM. First decent play with this group. So IWM, you can see what we did there. Same exact plays. And hopefully, we get a couple more decent ones for today. So, yo, Schnoo, what's up, brother? Thanks for the hard music, brother. Appreciate it. So, yes, empty space. That's it. We wait. We want these consolidation walls, boxes to be broken outside of. And I do want another play like meta this week. Hopefully I can full port it. But yeah, we'll keep on going. If you do want to join the Discord, we have the free chats. And then, yes, we have the VIP chat where we will be extending this code until Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can see Put Bros July inside the Discord there. So that will be extending till tomorrow, Wednesday. WZ, thanks for the repost, brother. All right, Spy. Let's take a look, man. Jay, hopefully you're watching, brother. This is what I have here, though. How much is Discord? So we have a free Discord, and then I think the weekly is like 29, the monthly is like 99, and then we do have the yearly. But everything's 40% off until, so this is the extension off the weekly, monthly, and yearly. So that's Put Bros July, which you'll be able to see inside the chat. And yeah, scroll through, talk to some of the members, ask them what we do here. And yeah, that's that. Let's see here. All right, Spy, what was the setup on meta last week? All right, yeah, we'll take a look there. I got you, brother. So hold on 1 second here. All right, Spy got above this 753. You can see empty space here. Kind of looks like that meta one, which we will go over after we go over a couple of the other these trades. So I want to see above that 753, or if we can floor grab at this 752. So we know buyers have control at this level here. As for the downside on Spy, actually, not bad moves, I would say. Not a bad move, not a bad move. Okay, so this one's going to look very, very... This one's going to look a little bit sloppy. And I'm just going to be completely honest. So yes, looks like we do have empty space under the 751. Going down into the 747. So yeah, clean gap up here. I will say there probably is a little bit of turbulence going around this area. So if I took this downside, it would probably be a lot lighter since I can see that on that lower time frame. There's a little bit of turbulence that we do need to break through. So preferably under that 750, 33. If we can get there, lots of empty space. So not too bad. I want to see how things will play out for today. All right, so we did that. We did QQQ. We'll do what? You guys want to see IWM? And by you guys, I probably mean just me, maybe. Yo, Colorfully, what's up? Did you wake up too late? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Yeah, I got you. Hold on, let's see here. So yeah, we just knocked it out right now. This is what I have. And yeah, every single day, this is what we look for. Empty space in these Potter boxes here. As for the upside, I did see a nice clean gap down right here. So clean, beautiful gap. This is what I would like to take to the upside if we can somehow get some sort of reversal. So above that 753, I'd like to see if we can go up to that 755. And then downside, well, I was about to be like I said earlier, but you weren't here, so So I did this on a 1 hour. So there is a nice gap here, no consolidation. And I would like to see if we can break under that 751. And if we can, there's a lot of empty space here. The only thing that I'm seeing is we do have a lot of turbulence that we would need to break through, of course. So if I took the downside, it'll be a little bit lighter unless it really shows. So that's what I got there, which doesn't look too bad. Right now, we're just sitting inside of consolidation, so which is honestly a good thing because I don't have to stress about it. Yeah, so if we do this today, so if you're in my Discord or if you're planning on being there, obviously if we do this, if we just do this, there's nothing that I'm going to be doing except for, you know, waiting for a good play. That's what I'll do. I think it was last week. I think it was around like, it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. We chopped so bad, like so terribly, and we didn't get any like crazy moves. We had some decent scalps or whatever. But yeah, hopefully no chop. All right, so we got to do POTR. Momo, what's up, Crusaders? POTR, we got that. Tesla. All right, cool, perfect. So that's there. Let's take a look at IWM now. All right, IWM. You guys want to see POTR? I'm going to pull these up here. Oh my goodness, if I can type. I'm leaving up PayPal, so PayPal, we haven't went over that yet, but it's looking pretty good. Mr. DOG, thanks for the follows, appreciate it. So, hold on, 1 second here. Tesla. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got Tesla pulled up here. Hold on. QQQ. QQ, IWM, we'll put Tesla here. Okay. Alright, nice. Alright, yeah, let's knock out the IWMs here. And let's see what's on the damage list today. Alright. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to get rid of everything, but I will get rid of most of it, alright? So, just bear with me for a second as I am trying to get rid of this little thing here. All right. So I'm just gonna be honest. Let's do the upside first. I feel like the upside looks very self-explanatory. May have left us a little bit more empty space as well. Let's see here. 298.18. Okay, cool. Sounds good. So yeah, as of right now, this is what I'm seeing here. And this is a chart from, what, Friday. As you can see, we got this clean gap down here. No consolidation, so clean push down. This is something that I would like to target into. So I already have it circled. Already know what I want. So above that 297, I would like to see if we can go up to that 311 range there. So that's my original box. Now, if I scroll through... Let me see, 296.31. Well, I think that 45-minute looks fire. I think it looks good. Hold on, give me a second here. Okay, so it looks like we did create a little bit more empty space, which is here, which actually looks really good. Zale, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. So I kind of would like to see if we can break back through this level here. That 296 will go up to this 297. Possible floor grab if we can get back on this floor at this 295.27 for buyer's control. So if I can see that, it looks good. Obviously looks like it could end up gapping above that 237 or 230, 294 here. Actually doesn't look too bad though. So 45 minutes. Make sure this is, there we go, 296.30. Yeah, so I probably would want like some sort of floor entry if we can get back above this 295 here. But we'll see how this plays out. And then as for the downside, let's take a look here. So empty space, which looks good. Looks like we have imbalance here. 7, and then I'll definitely leave some runners if we can get a nice continuation. As for the downside, let's take a look here. All right. Yeah, I can see it. I see it. Let me look at this 4 hour too. Give me a second really quick. So obviously, yes, you know, clear as day. We got this empty space there. I kind of want to do this 1 hour. I feel like the 1 hour actually looked really good. So this is what I see here. I'm also seeing clean gap up here. Doesn't look like much, but I'm going to consider that empty space. Then obviously, if we try to get through this 292, like down to 290. 290, I probably try to have an early entry before that empty space hits, which actually looks really good. So there is another little pocket under us. If we somehow get under that 294 down to this 293. So that's what I'm seeing there. So for me, it's going to be more of reactions. So I'm going to make sure this is green, so I know this is a lotto for me. If that can break through. There we go. Alright, hold on, let me see here. So I know it looks a little bit complicated, but it's not. So obviously above us, and yes, just make sure you're doing research. Not telling anyone to get into any trades or to do anything. So yes, please do your research here. So I found this on what, a 30 or 45 minute chart. Looks like we had some good structure here. So I want above that 296, up at 297, and then want to see if we can get up to that 300. Obviously, you want to see if we have a lotto about that 295. Then obviously under us. So I seen that we have empty space here, so clean gap up on that 292. Looks good. Maybe a lotto if we can stay under that 294, down to that 293. So not a bad move. I'd like to see how things play out. Yo, Jazzy, good morning. Napa, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, let's see here. He said he's on the disabled list right now. That's crazy. All right, hold on. I'm reading all the chats inside of the Discord. Oh my goodness. Now I'm reading it. It's getting a little bit more serious. Dang, I hope they feel better, man. Oh goodness. We love you, Glock. Let me see here. One second here, guys. What did it say? It said, you ever make your indicators on the 1 minute or 5 minute? If I'm doing like a lotto play and if I'm like trading on like a 1 minute or 5 minute, but majority of the time, I'll be completely honest, I don't really trade on a, well, I'll trade on a 1 to 5 minute for like an entry or looking at like a lower time frame, but I try to chart at least a 1 hour or 30 minute for the day trades. But for the swing trades, it'll be on a higher time frame. So it doesn't matter what time frame I'm on. I'm looking for that same thing. So you can see 1 hour, empty space was below us. Boom, we tapped into that empty space there. Meta, we had empty space above us. 24-hour chart. So really just depends. And then yeah, I go to lower time frames for the entries if we can have them. All right, so now we did IWM, we did QQQ. So we did IWM, we did the Qs. What else do we have to do? Tesla. So yeah, we'll do Tesla as well. Oh, I'm glad it synced up. That's great. Usually it doesn't like to sync up here. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, we'll do Tesla. I do want to pull up, so we got PLTR. I do want to pull up NVDA. let's see here. Netflix. We got PayPal. I didn't go over PayPal yet. Then yeah, we're gonna pull up Meta. Can you show the cues again one more time, please? Yo, Walrus, you know I got you, man. So since we already did it, so for me at least, I got above that 719. If we want to get above there, heading up to that 725. Possible floor at that 718, or at least 716 right here if we reject here. But lots of empty space there. And then as for the downside, I got under that 714 down to that 710. So actually looks good. As of right now, we're just bouncing here. So I'm not going to do anything except for wait. But for me, it looks good. So today is going to be more of a reaction day. I'm not going to, you know, stress myself out with any of these plays. I'm just going to wait for them, honestly. Alright, so Tesla. Yo, Valley Jumpers, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Have I done Tesla? Nope. So if you're just in the stream now, we're about to do Tesla for you guys. And maybe for me. Me too. Can you explain the time frames on a 45-minute chart? Does that mean the entry is at 10:15? So if I'm waiting, so if I chart on a 45-minute chart, and if I want to wait for a 45-minute close, then I will wait every 45 minutes. But sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes I might chart on a 45-minute chart, but the play wants to happen now. So if the play is trying to happen, you know, if it's trying to happen right now, without the 45-minute close, then I will go down to a lower time frame for an entry. That's just how I do it. But if it's moving slow and I can clearly see that it may take some time, it may take all day, then I'll wait for confirmation and, you know, be fine with that. Obviously, there's times where I'm using maybe a lighter entry until a close, but that's just how I do things. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, okay. I was like, I just heard a whole bunch of things crashing. Yo, Miguel, what's up? BGT, alright, yeah, dude. I haven't heard of that one yet. We'll take a look at it. I got you, man. Alright, let me see here. Okay. Yeah, you guys are probably going to look at this one a little bit weird, which, honestly, I can't even complain if you do. So, this is what I'm looking at here. I kind of like this 45-minute chart. I really do. 6. Okay, so this is going to be more of like levels rather than a box. So, before you say anything, I completely understand that. Alright, so I have under this 401, so I'll do like this downside here, this clean gap up of no consolidation here. So if we can break under that 401, I want to see down to that 395. So as you can see here, we got some empty space, which is under us here, which looks pretty good. So not bad. Yes, on a lower time frame. A little bit of turbulence at this imbalance here, so got to be very careful with that. As for the upside, ooh, the upside actually looks really good. All right, I'm going to do something that's really simple here. So obviously, if we get above this 412, there's empty space up to this 417. And then I'll probably try to leave a couple runners up to this 426. So this looks pretty self-explanatory. At least for me, obviously, you know, obviously sometimes I lose, sometimes I might have to stop out of a trade, which is perfectly fine. And then, kind of would like to see if we can get above that 405 for possible lotto for a little upside, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine too as well. So that's what I'm seeing there, which looks pretty good. Obviously, a little forward grab of that 406.76 looks like. So, I like the empty space. I like clean moves. So that looks clean to me. Obviously, downside, this looks clean to me as well. Right now, I'm just not gonna stress it out. If I see us doing this, I'm not getting into anything. But if we can have a clean move, so you can see how we're consolidating in between these levels, I don't care about it. Obviously, I know where buyers and sellers are, so I could have an early entry, or I can wait for the empty space. So empty space is there. So this is what I like to see. Today I'm gonna take my time, not do anything else except for relax, and that's it. All right, so now let's keep on going here. Yo, let's get 5K likes by the end of the stream. I got $80 in my account. What strategy should I be using and what kind of stocks? I would say, man, do your own research, of course. Obviously, you know, I'll be honest, if I had a small account, if I was doing like a small account challenge, like if I was doing like a $100 challenge or something, then I would do cheap stocks. Like, at least for me, I'm not sure about you. I'm not telling you to do anything. But I like IWM. IWM, I don't have to put in too much for a good percentage, at least for me. And those cons pretty cheap. Obviously, like SO5, a couple of these trades. Now, like Tesla, that's going to be a little bit more expensive. But yeah, that's just my standpoint. Spy, please, sir. I was crossing the street with coffee in my hand while riding a bike. Phone shut off. Dude, man, it sounds like you're having a nice time out there, bro. I gotta try that. Hold on, let me see here. QQQ. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Okay, Spy. Spy, you guys want to see? So yeah, I'm gonna pull up one more chart here. So give me a second here. So if you did submit a request, no worries. We will be going over those too as well. So, no problem. He said, and a donut. Man, have you ever had those Krispy Kreme donuts with the hot sign on? That thing would change a life. Oh man, all right, my bad. Let's get straight to it. So yeah, on Spy here, I got above that 753. If we can get above there, we got empty space up to that 755, which I like. And then as for the downside here, clean gap up, no consolidation. Empty space on that 751 down to that 747. Looks like we do have a little bit of turbulence on that lower time frame, so we got to bust through that 750. Try for that downside there, so it looks good. Bro, you made me want some Krispy Kreme donuts, man. Like, seriously. I might have to go get some after market today. Alright, so we did Spy, we did QQQ. We did not do PLTR or PayPal. We got to go over, let me see here. BGT. All right, yeah, we'll take a look there. All right, so PayPal. I am in this one. Obviously, I'm not in like any like full ports or anything. But yeah, we do have empty space here, which looks good. We did get this nice clean squeeze up from our entry level above that 45.45. So I would love to see if we could go up to this 47.84 and then 50.19. If we end up dropping, might be a good time for me to possibly add some if we can retest, but we shall see how things play out. But I'm still liking a little bit more upside here. So actually nice, decent push up. So hopefully we can stay up there. Looking pretty good. He said, "Go for it, dude." I actually had some shaved ice the other, some shaved ice the other day. So I can't even speak right now. But It was a gummy bear flavor with gummy bears in it. Dude, it was so sick. It was so fire, man. Alright, so POTR. So, don't want to move anything. But I do have this one ready. I do have this one set. Have my alert above this 136.74. I want to take all this empty space up here, which looks completely good to me. Obviously, the first time we tried it, we did not get that break, and sellers did take that control here. As for the downside, do we have downside? Of course. So under that 125, as you can see here, I do see a little bit of empty space, which is under us. So clean gap up, no consolidation there. So if we break under that 125, possible play down that 116. So right now, you might be like, Lee, what are you going to do? Absolutely nothing. One, the market isn't open, and two, kind of just going sideways, sideways, sideways. So right now, I kind of want us to break through this 125 and hit this downside. Well, if we bounce there, got lots of upside here. So I'm ready for it. I have my alert set. Whenever this happens, you can spam and be like, yo, Lee, stop being hard-headed and look at this really quickly. So yeah, that's what I got there. Let's take a look at, hold on, Meta. We got to do Meta, and then Nvidia here. I want to see this lower time frame. Maybe not too low of a time frame though. Okay. So Meta. Alright, so as for this one, then I'll be honest, shout out to Glock. He ended up having a beautiful, beautiful play on Meta here. He called this one out for us, and we had that empty space. Clean gap down, no consolidation. We broke above it, and we tapped into it the next day. And you can see what a few members did there. Left a lot of money on the table. Great week. Boom. You can see what happened there. You can see the type of percentage. A couple members end up tapping that. Where are we at? Meta. So right now, and let me get this off my screen. Yo, Tina, what's up? I got you with QBTS. Welder boy, what's up, brother? Freddie, thanks for liking the stream, man. Oh, dude, we got 5K likes. Wow, that's nice. Love you all, man. All right, cool. All right, if my mouse will work, that'd be great. There we go. All right, so that empty space was hit, as you can see here. The next thing that I am looking at, so there's a nice pocket of what I just circled there. Looks like we did have another box here. So hold on, let's see here. Top, bottom wall. Empty space above. So if we get above that 687, there's a nice move up to that 703, which I would like to target into. The thing about Meta is, I like trading Meta when there's like clear empty space. Like there's clear empty space here. Obviously, at some point in time, if we keep on continuing, this is going to be empty space for me. So I'm just going to follow the charts and see what happens. And if we keep on going up, got some empty space there. So it actually looks good. Can you share the Discord link, please? So, damn, I don't think I have a link on me. But yeah, the link in my bio should be the link for the free chat or the VIP chat. Yeah. Or yeah, you can DM Milo. He's here right here. Alright, so yeah, it looks like 687. Want to see up to that 703, which looks fire. As for the downside, let's take a look. Yeah, there's some crazy downside, alright. Come on, give it. There you go. So yeah, we do got a lot of empty space below us here. This isn't going to be like a Potter box. It's just going to be like a couple levels that we just need to break through. But I'm going to move that. So 658. Try to take it down to that 634. That's if we drop. But like I said, this is not a Potter box at all. So you don't have to roast me, or you can if you want to. But not a Potter box. That's just more of like levels, a little bit of a range, I would say. But yeah, right now we're just inside of consolidation right here. All right, so we did that. Will I be watching this today? Possibly. PayPal doing its thing. BGT. QBTS. Actually, I need to leave that one up. QBTS. And then we got to go over what? NVDA. We got to go over that. All right, hold on. Let's see here. BGT. I'll be honest, I haven't traded this one ever in my life, but let's take a look at the charts and let's actually start on this maybe a 1 month time frame. Actually, that 1 month time frame did catch my eye here. As you can see here, this is what I got. So we got that clean gap down, no consolidation, and what I would like to see, so looks like we do have a nice area of consolidation here. Looks like we're trying to grab on this floor again. But yeah, above that 1148 empty spaces up to this 1254. So not a bad move if we can get there. Like I said, or at least I didn't say anything, but I don't really like these, or I don't know what these contracts look like. So I would have to, do a little more research myself. But yeah, that's what I can see. That is on BTT. Alright, nice. SOFI, okay, cool. Yeah, let's take a look there. SOFI, we got to do QBTS. I do want to do NVDA. So give me one moment here. Looks like we do have some empty space above us. So we did Tesla. We did QQQ. All right. So yeah, we got a couple of decent ones today. It looks like they just have to commit pretty much. See if they want to. So SOFI, yes. If you have any other requests, go ahead and drop those in the comments. I think I seen something on Microsoft too. So Welder Boy, I got you, brother. My bad. Did not mean to count you out, brother. All right, so that's there. And yes, if you have any requests, drop those in the comments. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Gonna grab me some water. Maybe some fruit. So yeah, just give me a second here. If you want to join the Discord, we got the free chat or the VIP chat. VIP chat, we got these codes that will be extending until tomorrow or Wednesday. So see, put Bros July for that code there. All right, one moment. We haven't went over in the video yet either. All right, QCS, SO5. All right, cool. All right, one moment here, guys. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, so yes, we are back. All right, hold on here. Spy recap. Yo, Jose, what's up, brother? PL. Was it QQ and Tesla? All right, cool. So hold on, let me see here. SOFI. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. So SOFI, we're gonna do this one first, since I've seen this comment first, and then we'll do the other ones. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. Yo, that looks crazy. I'm glad whoever spammed this. I love you. All right, I'm going to redo this, though. We're going to redo this chart here. Wow, hold on, dude. All right, yeah, give me a second here. That looks fire. That looks like amazing, actually. Yo, Julius, yeah. Jay, yeah, great one. Whoever said this, yeah, we love you, all right? So, yo, Julius, I mean, I'll already be on alert about this one, but if this happens and I'm not looking at it, you can be like, yo, Lee, quit doing what you're doing. I don't care if I'm, I'm just stuttering right now, but yeah, this is how you know this looks good for me, all right? Yeah, we got a lot of empty space, which is above us, so clean gap down, no consolidation. I would like to see if we can get above that 1948. I like this empty space up to this 2543, which looks good to me. SOFI earnings 729. Oh, shoot. 20. Okay. Yeah, that looks really good. Let me see what happened last time. Earnings. Okay, we dipped. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I like this one a lot. This one is going to be on my list here. I might end up play this one if we can get it. Looks like hold on one second here. It looks like on this lower time frame, there's this box that we do need to break through. What's that mean about earnings? I mean, for me at least, obviously, if a company does have earnings or whatever, could end up seeing like a big spike up or a big spike down, or we could end up seeing a both sides getting cooked. Obviously, I would like the upside here, but we're just gonna have to see how things play out. So if this move doesn't happen within this time frame, then we'll see what's up here. Could fill the empty space. Earnings with the. I mean, yeah, anything's possible. So, I mean, this could end up happening. We could end up seeing this end balance before that actually happens. So this will be on watch. It definitely will be. So yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Play it on the 5-minute chart. Actually, does have some decent moves on the lower time frame. Like the lower time frame actually has really good moves. I'm not gonna lie to you. But for me, I do want to see if I can catch that whole move. Actually looks really good. So yeah, lots of empty space there, which, yeah, looks fire. All right, so NVDA, let's take a look here. Looks like we got a couple other decent ones. So that's looking good. Yo, Freedom, what's up, brother? My bad, didn't see your comment. All right, NVDA, I haven't went over this one yet. I do want to go over this one. I do see both ways right here. All right, let's see here. Can I have your SIGs? Yeah, that's crazy. Fabby's going to mess you up. You know, right now they're talking about a lot of health things inside of the VIP chat. We're telling each other, or they're telling each other to eat healthy and all that good stuff. So if you're there, you're probably getting that lesson too right now. All right, so looks like we do have empty space above us here. So I have above that 208.52, and if we can get above that, I want to see up to that 210.46. So not a bad little move if we can get there. This tab will be up for today. Last week I did have a decent move. I didn't get my correct entry, but I had to chase it a bit, but it worked out pretty nicely. Obviously below us here, if we can get on that 206.09, there's some empty space below us down in that 202.12. So, will this be on watch today? It definitely will. Obviously, I'm not going to rush into anything. You know, if it doesn't want to show me anything, then no need for me to play it, right? So if we're doing this, if we're consolidating, I promise you, I will not take a trade if we just do this all day. But I think if we get a couple of decent moves, I might end up taking some. So that's what I got there. This is on NVDA. Let's take a look at the cues again. I think someone said something about Tesla. Yo, Freedom. Good morning, brother. You want to see Google? Yes, sir. All right. So yeah, this is what I got above the cues at 719 up to that 725. That's what I got there. SPY. Everyone's saying to get in the gym today. Get in the gym. All right, hold on 1 second here, 1 second. I gotta send a couple notifications inside the chat here. Yeah, so SPY right now, excuse me, yo, thanks for 7K likes, by the way. So yeah, as of right now, we are just sitting inside this box, and this looks like the same exact play from the other day. So clean gap down, no consolidation. You can see we had consolidation here we needed to break outside of, and we got that break outside that box. Right now, we have the area of no consolidation. We're just in consolidation here. So for me at least, I'm not going to do anything. Obviously not telling anyone else to do anything, so make sure to do your own research, of course. I kind of want us to break through this consolidation, which is that 753, to try to target to the empty space here. So all my trades are going to look exactly the same. I kid you not. You can see how we call out trades, and if they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't. So yeah, right now, I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to do anything. Not because I don't want to. It's because we're just in consolidation and the market doesn't open for another 15, 16 minutes. Yo, Jay, appreciate that, man. Oh yeah, if I invited you into the chat, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. All right, PayPal looking decent here. Tesla looks good. Let me see. I'll be honest, and I'm just going to be completely honest. It doesn't look, you know, the best for today. Obviously, we do have something clear under that 401 down to that 395, and then at least for me, of course, if we get above that 412 up to that 417, possible one a lotto, either above that 405 or that 406 for the upside. But right now, it just doesn't look like it's something that I would want to trade if we just move like this. But, you know, market isn't opened yet, so we'll see how this reacts. We end up dropping today, though. I'll try to cash it. So that's it. That's all I got there, man. All right, so that's there. We did SOFI. I'm leaving that up, actually. Let me see here. Microsoft, MSFT. I don't think yeah, so Microsoft here. My bad. I thought I sworn I did this one. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. I was like, where's Google at? Alright, so Microsoft here. This is what I like. Obviously, yes, on the lower time frame, we could have some sort of empty space move. But on this 24-hour chart, this is what I got here, and this is what I'm waiting for. I have my alert here. It's set. It's ready. If we ever want to, you know, get a nice push up, of course. But yeah, above this 401.16, I kind of would like to see a 24-hour close above this wall here. Something strong, like how Meta was. So we had a strong close outside, empty spaces there. So I got up to that, what, 458. That's if we can get there. So as of right now, we are just inside a bit of consolidation. Dang, wait, hold on. Yo, I think Glock is actually... Dang, what the world? Oh, wow. One of our mods is having a little bit of trouble here. Hopefully he's okay. Prayers for that, dude. Wow. All right, so yes, above that 401, I got up to that 458, which looks pretty good. We'll keep on going here. We're going to leave that one up. Google. Dude, I think I had something on here. Yo, Jeffrey, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. So I did have this 4-hour, but man, I like this 2-hour a lot better now that I'm actually looking at it. So yeah, I do have under this, let's see here. Sorry, I gotta do this puzzle for TikTok. Under that 351 down to this 341, lots of empty space here. So if we can get that continuation, that's what I would like to see, which looks good. Right now, we're just inside of a bit of consolidation, so don't really like this unless if we can drop down to the downside there. So it actually looks pretty good. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. I will be inside of the VIP Discord now. Got a lot of, want to give me a chance to work on some setups, have a little bit of time there. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. We will be inside the live trading chat today. They've been in there for about an hour already. Yeah, we got these codes that will be ending tomorrow or Wednesday. Put Bros July. See that for the monthly, weekly, or yearly. So yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll either see you in my Discord or in my next live stream. So yes, have a blessed one, guys. See you all soon. Let's go. And to the